IGP Baba assures of surmounting security challenges in Southeast. Dr. Menuha calls on youth to allow God direct their paths. JAM commences 2023 UTME registration on January 14. Over 100 Rohingya stranded off India's coast, many feared dead. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround and maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning. Here is the news at 7 on ABS Television. I am Priska Wanko. The Inspector General of Police, Baba Usman Alkali, has assured of surmounting the security challenges facing the Southeast. The IGP gave the assurance where he paid a courtesy visit to the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. Government House correspondent AGK Abana filed in this report.
While congratulating the governor on the good work he has been doing as the governor of the state, IGP Baba said that the Nigeria Police has been making effort to add value to improving the welfare of officers, one of which is provision of accommodation for them. The IGP added that his visit was to commission some new police structures by the force, pointing out that the courtesy was customary. He assured of using available resources to make people understand that they should cohabit and function, assuring of supporting the governor's programs and missions for Anambra.
The challenges are surmountable. And we will surmount it. There is nowhere where there is no challenge. We can't be dampened by lack of this and lack of that. We will use the resources we have to make people understand that we must coexist and not only coexist, we must function effectively and efficiently as law enforcement agents, and you must also do your job as a leader of the people to provide what is necessary.
The governor used the opportunity to appreciate the IGP and the NPF and security agencies in Nigeria for the great job they have been doing under very difficult circumstances. The governor noted that for some time, the question of whether the federal government can provide all the needed resources for the force has been evaded, which will be eventually answered. According to the governor, who said that what is going on in the southeast is nothing short of plain criminality, noted that the criminal elements in Anambra are gradually being degraded, expressing optimism of more results in the near future.
Albeit that IGP, like Oliver Twist, will never have enough. We'll always ask for more and more and more and more. We're doing the bits that we can, but in whatever way that we can, we need quite massive support. We're having FOBs in various places. I think we now have 3 of them, and mapped out another 4. That we need to implant, but you need boots on ground. You need boots to man them. Various checkpoints were erected them.
Service commanders in Anambra State, top police officers including the Commissioner of Police in Anambra were present at the meeting.
The convener of Youth earnestly supports Soludo and the special advisor to the governor on youth empowerment, Dr. Nelson Menuha, has called on youth to always allow God to direct their paths while achieving greatness in life. Rather, we're trying to achieve every item of greatness in life. Dr. Menuha made this call on the occasion of the 3rd edition of Yes Carol of 9 Lessons held in Oka. Advised the youth to be part of building a greater Anambra State. Correspondent Valentine Badoha reports that the Yes Carol of 9 Lessons featured music, Bible readings, performances by ABS Heartbeat Choir and other choral groups, among others. His reports.
Speaking shortly after the event, Dr. Omenora said that the annual occasion provides them with a perfect opportunity to reflect, bond, and thank God for His love all through the year. He noted that YES as a group has continued to impact the society positively and encouraged members to remain steadfast. Dr. Omenugha used the occasion to call on Anambra youths to support the progressive leadership of Governor Chukwuma Soludo, even as he advised them to meaningfully engage themselves through skill acquisition. He pointed out that youths are the engine of sustainable development and emphasized the need for Anambra youths to rise against insecurity and other social vices through being partners in progress. Dr. Omenugha thanked Governor Soludo for creating different avenues to get the youths involved and prayed that the UTAL will bring greater opportunities to Anambra State.
This is an opportunity for us to come together for more like spiritual cleansing, where we'll come together to reflect on the year, to thank God for the year, and to, of course, reflect on our lives and going forward how we can, gather ourselves together to move into the new year. Today is a very special day for us, and yes, it's a very special day because today we are also able to come together once again under the same umbrella, under the same canopy to thank God and to, end the year stronger together and a high spirit.
State. The event was attended by many dignitaries, including the Transition Committee Chairman of Agwata Local Government Area, Dr. Fobike, Senior Special Assistant to Governor Soludo on New Media, Mr. Ejimofor Opera. Members of youth earnestly support Soludo from across the state, among others. In Awka, Valentine Bada reporting, Phoebus News.
The civil service has been described as a fulcrum on which all government activities revolve, and it's also indispensable for the growth and development of any state. These were the views of respondents who turned out en masse in their numbers to commemorate the 2022 Civil Service Day celebration in Awka, Anambra State. Over now to Kenechukwu Chukwudi for details.
The event held at the Jerome Udoji State Secretariat, Awka, with government functionaries, serving and retired civil servants in attendance, climaxed with the presentation of Excellence Performance Award to distinguished civil servants. Speaking, the Commissioner for Tourism, Culture and Entertainment, Comrade Don Onyenji, remarked that the government is doing the needful to reposition the civil service for efficiency.
Without the civil service, there will be no government. Simplicity. The civil service is the engine room. That is where the bureaucracy is. And that is where the processes of delivering service to the people and government is situated. The bureaucracy is well crafted out by professionals over the years and has consistently at the right time been adjusted to suit the moment, the changing times. So you cannot work as a government without a civil service.
The former head of service, Barrister Harry Udu, said productivity will bring about efficiency in running the government, and giving civil servants the necessary motivation will help them give in their best, and when their welfare is taken care of and they refuse to do their jobs, all necessary sanctions must be brought against such people.
Part of the problem, challenges the civil service has had over the years is encouragement, incentives to ensure that this productivity is achieved. And the governor hit the nail on the head today. Okay? The alert happened for December. Extra thing, even though not rice, was added, okay, for the incentive. And they promised that from January there will be increase in their salaries, no matter how small. These are the things that show appreciation.
The head of the State Fire Service and an award recipient at the event, Mr. Martin Agbili, affirmed that civil servants contribute so much to the development of the state against all odds, still do their jobs diligently, frowning that there are still some few bad eggs in service.
I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Mr. Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, for remembering the civil servants. I must tell you the honest truth. Civil servants are more dedicated. They give every support to the government. In fact, without civil servants, a lot of things must have gone wrong in the service.
Another award recipient, Mr. Frederick Ohazurike, explained that despite challenges faced at work, he still discharges his duties diligently. In Awka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
In its bid to encourage and reward members' exemplary practice and uplift its pharmaceutical practice in the state, the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PCN, Anambra State Chapter, has honored some of her distinguished members. The awards were presented to deserving members during the 4th edition of the association's annual dinner banquet, awareness and interactive forum with members, friends and well-wishers of the association. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike has the details.
In the gathering, the state chairman of the association, Mr. Josephat Obasi, expressed profound gratitude to members who engaged in different forms of educational researches in the outgoing year, which he believes will help to sharpen their skills. While saying that the importance of the event is enormous, Mr. Obasi revealed that it avails them the opportunity to interact, assess, and improve on their profession, and commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his interest in the pharmaceutical sector and inclusion of experts in his government.
Our solution is here because he has been able to see the activities and functions of pharmacists and has been able to increase the number of pharmacists serving Anambra State. Mr. Governor wants to provide pharmaceutical ecosystem in Anambra State. We appreciate His Excellency for remembering pharmacists.
Congratulating the state PSN, the Anambra State Commissioner for Power and Water Resources, Engineer Julius Chukwuemeka, commended them for their interest in research as it is the only tool for rapid growth in any sector, and asked them not to relent in their quest for excellence. He reminded them that pharmaceutical sector is one of the core interests of the Soludo administration, evident in the early step the government took to lay the foundation for the coordinated wholesale drug center in Oba and employment of more pharmacists in the health sector, and enjoined the association to intensify efforts to end the activities of quack in the state.
Any community without research is that community that will not grow. If you want to grow in anything you are doing, you have to always research, because every day new things will keep coming out, so innovations will be there.
Earlier during his welcome speech, the chairman of the association, Mr. Ben Nwofo, stressed the need for continuous updating of knowledge base while taking time to train younger pharmacists. In his remarks, the managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido Obidiegu, appreciated the association for achievements recorded over the years, pointing out that their job goes beyond administration of drugs, but a guide between the patient and the doctor in achieving the desirable results.
To appreciate you and to also encourage you that health is first. If you're not healthy, you cannot bring value to the system. If you're not healthy, there's no way we can have a livable and prosperous homeland.
Efforts put into active service need to be recognized if not rewarded, especially from staff members or members whose contributions during their time cannot go unnoticed. Such awards to motivate and spur those who are still in service to do more and become more efficient to maximal outputs. It was on this ground that Anambra State Housing Development Corporation, ORCA, appreciated their past managing directors and retired staff who has served the corporation meritoriously. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye reports.
Looking at the Housing Development Corporation office in Awka, the managing director, Mr. Chike Anyonu, said that what boosts and promotes productivity in our working place is dedication, and asked the members of staff to learn from their former colleagues. Mr. Anyonu extolled the working relationship that existed between them and the retired staff, stating that the corporation will continue with the indelible mark made by them.
That is something that came from the bottom of our heart to say we appreciate you, to say well done to you, to commend you for the efforts you made towards the growth of this corporation when it mattered most.
The pioneer managing director of the establishment, architect Mike Agoloka, felt highly honored for being remembered, having retired a long time ago, asking the staff to be courageous and learn from their experiences while updating their knowledge to meet up with the new innovations in the housing sector.
I feel highly greatly honored to be your midst. I'm really highly honored because if I didn't have such opportunity, I don't know when it was likely that I would speak to you again. So anyway, I thank you immensely.
In their separate speeches, the immediate past managing director, architect Willie Okafor, and his immediate predecessor, surveyor Emeka Oliobi, witnessed that the corporation has experienced total change with the digitalization of all its processes. Also speaking on behalf of all the retired staff honored, Surveyor Paul Obiora commended the managing director, Mr. Anyonu, for taking the bold step, which he said will motivate others, saying that it pays to be diligent at work.
My prayer is that the corporation will move from strength to strength to greater heights in Jesus' name.
Presentations of different awards and gifts to the past managing directors and retired staff were the high points of the program. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has approved registration for 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination UTME from Saturday, January 14th to Tuesday, February 12th. While rolling out major date for some of these activities in 2023 at its management meeting in Abuja, JAMB also fixed Thursday, March 16 for the conduct of its optional mock UTME. According to the board, registration for direct entry VE application documents run from Monday, February 20 to Thursday, April 20. Candidates are required to pay service charge of 1,000 naira for computer-based tests centers for the mock examination at the point of registration to prevent a situation where candidates would indicate interest in the mock only to stay away on the day of examination. With the new arrangements, candidates indicate interest by paying for the mock at the point of UTME registration, therefore precluding the centers from incurring any loss whether candidates turn up or not. Also, the board fixed Saturday, April 29 for the UTME, which is expected to end on Monday, May 12. It advised all candidates who desire to register for the UTME to create their profiles ahead of the formal commencement of the registration exercise to avoid being caught up in any bottleneck. At least 100 Rohingya are stranded on the boats off India's Andaman Islands, and as many as 16 to 20 people may have died of thirst or hunger or have drowned. The stranded boat was approached by 5 Indian ships, a source said. Each year, many Rohingyan risk their lives boarding rickety vessels to escape violence in Myanmar and squalor in Bangladesh refugee camps. Many attempt to reach Malaysia. Another boat carrying more than 100 Rohingya was rescued by Sri Lanka Navy on the weekend. On December 2, the United Nations Refugee Agency issued an alert over a sharp rise in the number of people attempting to cross the Andaman Sea from Bangladesh and Myanmar. Asia Pacific Refugee Rights Network, Rohingyas Working Group, said the group had been adrift for more than 2 weeks. Sports news. Team Nigeria has qualified for the calling events of the 2024 Youth Winter Olympics. This was made known by the president of the Nigeria Curling Federation, Daniel Damola, who confirmed the country's qualification for both the mixed and mixed doubles events. The 2024 Youth Winter Olympics are scheduled to take place in the Gangwon province, South Korea from January 19 to February 1. According to him, Nigeria's qualification for the Youth Winter Olympics was secured after the country became the sole participating team from Africa at the World Junior B Curling Championship held in Finland. He said the qualification tickets and the official notification will be sent to the Nigeria Olympic Committee in March 2023. Damola also noted that the recent successes have been from personal sacrifices, since there has been zero sponsorship from government quarters, and stated that more can be achieved if the Federation gets the needed support. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/ABS Television Oka and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this morning, a recap of the main points. IGP has assured of surmounting security challenges in Southeast. Dr. Omenuha has called on youth to allow God to direct their paths. JAMB to commence 2023 UTME registration January 14. Over 100 Rohingya were stranded off India's coast, many feared death. Here is the special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and the promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that ends the news at 7 right here on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Wanko. Good morning.